And we've reached the end of the road for our Supercross preview 2014 Monster Energy Supercross. Jason Wygant, Steve Mathis here for Racer X Films. He's the champion, Ryan Villopoto. The story is the same as it has been the last couple of years, except for one major difference. For some dumb reason, the previous 3 seasons, we all misled ourselves into thinking this Supercross championship is wide open. Anybody can win. The days of dominance of McGrath and Carmichael and even Stewart are behind us. Now we are in an era where anyone can win, and meanwhile, Ryan Villopoto wins every time. But I think we've finally come to our senses and gone past that. Everyone knows Villopoto's the man now.
Yeah, what can you say? You had a stat about since his first win.
Yeah. Since he won his first 450 Supercross, Seattle in 2009, they have run 74 450 Supercrosses. The entirety of the series each year, Villopoto has won exactly half of the races that have run. And remember, he actually missed a few with injury, so it goes over 50% if you do the math on the races he's actually entered. 3 titles in a row, has won more than half of the races that he's entered. I think we finally know that everyone's just living in Ryan Villopoto's world.
If he has a really good year this year, he could end up 2nd overall in Supercross wins. He could leapfrog Stewart, Reed, and Carmichael.
Yeah.
If he has a terrific year.
Yep.
Maybe he can. I'm not saying he can't.
Yeah, but sometimes you and Villopoto do not always see eye to eye. I know that last year there was some discrepancies between gate picks.
It's no secret I hang out at the Kawasaki truck a lot. A great coffee there, a lot of good food as well. I have trouble talking about Ryan Villopoto in a negative way because there's simply nothing he can do. But I didn't like his gate picks last year. He went inside a lot. And when you're inside, it's boom or bust. And to me, Ryan Villopoto, if you don't get the jump, you're immediately cut off. He's confident he can get the jump. That's one weakness that I saw, you know, but I mean, really.
Yeah, you know a lot.
I mean,
You can really tell Ryan Villopoto.
I do. Okay, so Ryan's got 3 Supercross titles now. This is Supercross only we're talking about. Ryan, this is just one of my 4 Manitoba motocross plaques. He's trying to catch me in plaques. He's got 3 Supercross. These are 4 motocross plaques in Manitoba. So, Ryan, I suggest you listen a little more closely to my gate selection picks. And also, too, if you want to doubt my speed and skill, we have some video.
Yeah, we do have some video. This is on a Kawasaki also?
On a Kawasaki. Team green, just like you, Ryan.
This is how it's supposed to be done.
In front of us, Jerry Christie at number 85. Steven Mathis still way in front of the pack. Blair Morgan coming up second. I talked to Blair yesterday, and he said he really likes the track with jumps in it, so this is for him. New jump coming in front of the stands. Nice form. Giving it in.
I think that says it all. I think that says it all.
Yeah, a little bit larger on the bike than Villopoto is.
Yeah, I manhandled it a little bit.
Did you consider ever moving to a big bike?
No, why? I don't get it.
Keep dominating. Now, I know you're saying Villopoto needs to listen to you more closely. We do actually have a clip, though, of how well that worked out last year when you approached him in the Monster Energy Kawasaki rig. Yeah, he takes your advice to heart.
Yeah.
How you feeling? Indian Head Racetrack. Freight throttle, cable?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the master mechanic.
right. Man, you got off hard. That's too bad. You look like a winner.
Didn't look that way to me.
Look, the only thing that Billy Robinson's got over you is technique. That is it.
Oh,
Yeah. You learn to take the whole shot, work your hill jumps, maybe shut the door a little better.
lady, I can shut the door just fine. Thank you.
You know, some riders are afraid of losing and others are afraid of winning. Which one are you? Excuse me.
That didn't go so well.
No, he knows what kind of rider he is.
Yeah, he
He's
does.
not afraid of winning.
No.
Not afraid of winning. Actually, the mental game is why we're so high on Villopoto. The pressure of winning these titles year after year after year continues to build, but that's the kind of thing that does not affect Villopoto at all. I don't think he feels pressure or thinks about it. He just goes about his business robotically, and it really comes in handy in situations like this.
Go faster than him in practice, no big deal.
Not worried.
Jump something that he didn't jump, no big deal.
Yeah.
I'll do it. Beat him in a heat race? Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Nope.
The guy's not phased. He's mentally strong. He's confident in his program. His bike's terrific. His team is great around him. He's got everything going on. And Weege, you've been with him. You've gotten to know him a little bit. And 10 minutes before gate drop of a main or a heat race, what is he doing?
He's slapping us in the nuts, making fun of us and things like that. Not worried at all.
Not worried at all. There's no pressure there. And folks, like we said, right now, he's one of the all-time greats. There's no doubting it. There's no saying the field is wide open. There's no nothing.
But how great is he? Is he one of the all-time greats? Where does he potentially land in that list of all-time greats? Let's go to our man, Jason Thomas, out in Boise, Idaho. His take on how good Ryan Villopoto really is, not just compared to now, but compared to everyone all time.
Ryan Villopoto, what can you say about this guy that everybody else hasn't already said a million times? 3 titles in a row, trying to make it 4. I really expect him to win again, barring an injury. The guy's just, he's really changing the way things are done out there. I'm a huge fan of this guy. I think Mathis gets tired of hearing me talk about it, but I really feel like he's going faster than anybody's ever gone in Supercross. So if he doesn't win it, I think there will be a real reason behind it, an injury or something, that no one wants to see happen. But the guy's he's really kind of revolutionizing the way people approach Supercross. The formula's been there before. Alden Baker and Mike Williamson's won a bunch of titles with Stewart and these guys. But I just think that his talent in this moment, in his prime, it's going to be really, really tough for anybody to take him off that top step. So if you're lining up on the gate this year, probably going to be chasing that big number 1 Kawasaki.
Yeah, so JT thinks, and I agree with him actually, when you take the evolution of bikes and riding style and everything getting better and better, I think we're seeing the best rider ever. Now that's not to say if people were born at different times and they raced each other in the same era. It's very hard to argue in Supercross with Jeremy McGrath's success all around indoors and outdoors, Ricky Carmichael's. Certainly James Stewart in his prime, Rick Johnson, Bob Hanna,
Tim
Jeff
Ferry
Ford.
has a 125 Supercross title.
Yes,
Yeah.
and a handful of wins here.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying that Villopoto is better than, say, McGrath or Carmichael or anything like that, but I do think that you were seeing the ultimate evolution. And one of the few things that could stop a rider from winning that 4th title in a row, you think, oh, he's due to get hurt. Villopoto's actually had injuries sprinkled in. So he's not due to get injured. He's gotten through that. I think he'll be fine.
How can you bet against him? I think he's the winner.
Yeah.
I think he's a 2014 Supercross title
Yeah.
winner come Las Vegas, or maybe come even earlier.
Right.
Until somebody shows me different.
Could be more partying in the Monster Energy Kawasaki pits to celebrate another title.
Yeah.
And speaking of that, let's send it back to Boise with JT.
Do you know I raced Supercross for 17 years? I was kind of a top 20 guy. A lot of people know me. Wait, you guys hold on. I'm working on something here. Don't worry about my racing. I'm good.
Wow, okay.
Wow.
Privateer life. Very difficult on JT.
Yeah.
Didn't make any money.
Is that what goes on with JT?
Yeah, I've only talked to him on the phone during the week, and I only see him on weekends. I had no idea what went on at night during the week, living in Idaho.
I'm going to apply to fly racing and see what goes on up there in Boise.
Yeah, maybe do some analysis of that. Might come out better than what you come up with for this.
I thought my picks were solid.
We shall soon find out, because Anaheim is on the horizon. We will see you folks there. We want to thank you for being a part of this. We've never done anything like it before. That probably shows. And if it works out, maybe we'll be back and bring it back for Motocross when that starts in May.
Villopoto, going to win. Barsha will challenge. Stewart will make it rain. I like my predictions.
I'm sure you
like
them. Yeah, like a lot of things that you've said. You and only you. That's it for our show, folks. We'll see you at the races.
I don't know why you wouldn't bring me in as a factory mechanic every time.
It's like one of those ignore it and it goes away kind of things.
People want to know.
I think people do know. I mean, technically you're a pro racer in what, 2 races or something?
I agree to disagree.
Wow, okay, yeah, so we had a pro rider analyzing things.
Didn't like to see how many wins you have.
Not saying I had any. I'm not holding up plaques. I'm not giving gate pick selection.
Just trying to get some credibility with the listeners.
I'm just a track top, bro.
Okay.